Assalamualaikum. My name is MUHAMAD bin RAOF and my group members are Ashraf bin SAFIEE, MUHAZIQ bin KHAIRIL, and TAUFIK bin Isa. Our title for this mini project is weight measurement. So for the introduction, the body mass index, which is BMI, is a physical measurement used to assess an individual's total amount of body fat. The BMI was invented by Belgian polymath Adolf Quetelet in the 1800s and consequently is sometimes known as the Quetelet Index. The BMI is calculated by dividing your weight in kilograms by your height in meters squared, which is m squared. It is expressed as kilogram per m squared. The BMI scores give an indirect measure of body fat. Depending on the BMI value calculated, you may be underweight, healthy weight, overweight, or even obese. So we can see the table. If you're below 18.5 BMI, you are classified as underweight. If you're between 18.5 to 24.9, you are classified as healthy weight. If you're over 25 BMI, you are overweight. So for the system operation, the aim of the project is to design a weight measurement-based automated body mass index (BMI) calculator with LCD display, which calculates the body mass index using the two basic parameters, which are weight and height. The hardware of the project consists weighing mechanism. This weight measurement can display outputs such as height, gender, age, and weight by entering the input. All of the input that we have entered will be displayed on LCD display. So it will display total BMI after we enter each required input. 3 LED lights will be used as output indicator for BMI. Red light will display as overweight, yellow light will display as underweight, and green light will display as normal BMI.
My name is Muhammad Taufik Majisam. My metric number B081910171. I will continue with explain flowchart of the program. In flowchart begin, we start the program. First, the LCD will display and the user need to key in their height using a keypad. Next flow, the LCD will display to weight and the user need to enter the value of weight using a keypad. Then the LCD again will display to age for user key in their age. After that, the LCD will display to gender. The user has to make a decision for the gender, neither male for push button 1 or female for push button 2. We continue the flow with action for calculate the BMI using formula weight divide by height multiple with height. The output of BMI will display by the color of the LED. For BMI less than or equal to 18.5, the yellow LED will light up, which is underweight. Then for BMI between 18.6 and 24.9, the green LED will light up, signifies for ideal BMI. Lastly, for BMI greater than or equal 25, the red LED will light up, which is overweight. Then the program will stop. Next, we continue with a circuit diagram. For construct the circuit diagram, we use component which is LCD LM0445, Simulino resist push button, keypad, LED which is red, green and yellow. For the connection, we use Arduino Uno for simulation circuit. The LCD connect with the pin A0, A1, A2, A3, A4 and A5. For the keypad, pin row connect with the pin 6 until 9 and the pin column connect with pin 3 to 5. For the push button PB1 or push button 1, connect with the pin push button 2, connect with pin 12, and the push button 3 connect with pin 11. Lastly, for the LED green connect with the pin 0 LED yellow connect pin and LED red connect with pin 2. That's all.
So next, we will explain about the coding. I will explain about the coding. My name is MUHAMAD HAZIQ. So the first thing we do is we include the library for using the keypad and the LCD, which is liquid_critters.h and keypad.h. Then we declare the keypad like usual, the LED, LCD. Then in void setup, we declare about the input and output, which one the input, which one the output. The output is LED, while the input is a push button. And also the input as well is the keypad. So in void loop, for looping process, we use do while loop. The reason is because we try to get it without using looping, but it's hard because we cannot get more than 1 digit for each category like height and weight. So we use do while loop, and then we get the result that we want, which is more than 1 digit in every single input we want. And then for gender, we use male and female. We use a push button. So basically, if the digital read 12 is high, we'll print male. And when the digital read 13 is high, we'll print female. As you can see there. And the last one, after that it will clear the input that we are just input, you just enter, and then it will calculate your BMI. It will display BMI, and then the first one is the height that we enter is centimeters, so we need to change it into meters because it's a SI unit. So height equals to height divided by 100, and BMI, the formula is weight over height square, so height times height, and then it will display BMI. Then for the LED, we use the if else. So if BMI is lower and equals to 18.5, that means the red sign will get the yellow. Obviously it's yellow. LED will turn light up. For the if for BMI 18.5 and the I25 is healthy, so the green will light up. And then the last one is overweight and obese, which is the BMI is more than 25. That means the red one will light up. Next, for the test program, the first we get some difficulties when doing the coding. The first one is not be able to put a value more than 1 digit, and each value does not display on LCD value when we want to put the value through the keypad. The next one, every student must contribute 1 input system and 1 output system in producing this mini project. The final one, after 4 inputs have been placed, the LCD will display the total BMI, and the LED will light up either red LED, green LED, or yellow LED to determine whether a person is overweight, underweight, or normal BMI. Okay, next. Next, I will pass it to Ashraf.
My name is Ashraf Farhan. So for my part, I will run a simulation in Proteus to prove that this mini project has been successful. So first of all, I will run the simulation. First input, I will put the height value from the keypad. So I will put 160 for height. Then I will push the start button in the keypad. So for the second input, the weight value. So I will put 70 kilogram. Next, age. I will key in the age data is 20 years old. And lastly, for input is a gender. So that I will press the push button to select the gender, either male or female. So I will choose a male. Then after for input have been placed, I will press the push button continue to calculate the total of BMI. So the BMI result is 27.34 and LED will light up. So if red LED lights up, this indicates the person is overweight. So next, to show if this person is underweight. So the height I will put 170 centimeter. Then weight is 50 kilogram. Age 25. And the gender is I will choose a female. So after 4 inputs, I will press the push button continue to calculate the BMI value. So the BMI value is 17.30. So if a LED yellow lights up, this indicates the person is underweight. So lastly, for the normal BMI, I will put the height is 176 centimeter and weight is 70 kilogram. Age is 23 and the gender I will choose a male. So after 4 inputs, I will press the push button for continue to calculate the result BMI. So the BMI result is 22.60. It means the person is a normal, have a normal BMI. So the LED green will light up. Okay.
As for the conclusion, overweight and obesity are defined as abnormal or excessive fat accumulation that may impair health, while underweight can be defined as body weight that is considered too low to be healthy. These two diseases are one of the most common health diseases that affect the whole world. So, the purpose of this project is to ensure that everyone can keep track of their BMI to a normal weight and maintain their health. Secondly, this BMI calculator project will give a lot of benefits, which consist quick relation between height and weight. This application is simple to use and can save a lot of time. Not only that, this application can also save costs. Last but not least, we hope that this BMI calculator can bring benefits to everyone who's having trouble calculating their BMI or concerned with their weight. This simple mini project can enhance the knowledge of the beginners or the students to develop their skills in embedded subject. Also, this mini project can definitely alleviate the burden that they are having and make sure that everyone can live a happy and healthy life. So that is all from us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.